everyone, welcome back. I'm Nuala Black and this is Foxy at 50, and today I want to demonstrate the techniques for giving yourself a great blow dry. It's not necessary to always go to the salon. In fact, I never ever have my hair blow dried by a stylist. So I'm not particularly artistic or clever in that regard, but I've just practiced on my hair. I've just practiced and practiced, and after a while you can do your hair the best, even better than your hairdresser, because you know it better. And you've just got to follow a few of the simple guidelines and techniques, and it doesn't matter if you've got long hair, short hair, the techniques really are all the same. So some of the difficulties people get into is, for example, not clipping the hair back in sections, taking too big a section whenever they're blow drying it. If you take too big a section, you're not going to get it soft. And also, if you don't blow dry down the hair shaft, you're going to get the hair sticking up and have it looking frizzy. I have naturally very frizzy hair, so if I can make my hair smooth, then I think anybody can. Another complaint about trying to do your own hair is, oh, it's impossible to do the back. You can do the back, again, with these little techniques that I'm going to show you. You can easily do the back. And then the other thing is getting body into your hair the way the hairdresser does. Now, your hairstylist is working with two hands, so they're definitely at an advantage, but you're at an advantage from knowing your own hair. And just with practice, you can definitely get the same results. You can get that body, you can get the softness, you can get the shine. As I say, I've got very frizzy hair, so if I can learn to blow dry it, then anybody can. So then the next thing you want to think about is getting a decent brush. And what you want is a really densely packed, good quality, round styling brush. Don't get a cheap one, you need a good one. So this one's really densely packed, really quite hard to the touch. And but I just got it from my local salon, so it's not like I can just tell you what name it is, it's just got their name written on it. But of course these are widely available. But my best advice for buying a hairbrush is to get one from a salon, because they'll only use good hairbrushes and they'll use the brushes that they're actually selling. So if you are confused about what's a good one, get it from a professional. So I'm going to start off sectioning the hair, and then you just do it in small sections, and then it doesn't get complicated or difficult or hard to manage. So I'm going to just start with the crown, and I'm just pulling back that middle bit to the back of the crown. See? And just give it a little comb. Doesn't have to be perfect. And you can straighten up the lines if you want to. That'll do. Little comb. And then just wrap it around 2 fingers and secure it with a little clip. And that's that nicely out of the way. And then just take the next section, going all the way round to the back. Okay. Just give it a little comb. Quite a big section there, so I'll certainly be breaking that up again. Again, 2 fingers, wrap it around, give it a twist. And the next clip goes in. Okay, so then with the side bits, I usually grab them like so, and just literally just pop it up there. Got the other side bit, and I'll put that up there. Okay. So then I'm left with this, but that's still too much. So just one last section, just go with your thumbs like that, bring it round to the back, your thumbs neat, grab that, and again 2 fingers, wrap it around, give it a twist, And there's the last clip going in. And then I'm left with this to work with. So that makes it so much easier, so much more straightforward if you section it. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is, and even that's a little bit much, so I'm going to just push that round to the other side, making sure that my first section isn't too wide or too thick. And we're going to put the hairbrush underneath and lift, and then bring the hairdryer down the ways so that we don't have the hair sticking up. You bring it up for the body, you bring it out for the body, and then down. And then of course the ends are very important, so make sure you emphasize the ends and really, and then you want to just keep repeating it over and over and over. And then what you want to do, so I had the hairbrush like that, what you want to do is put the hairbrush in the other way and bring it down this way. So you're getting both sides. Okay, so let's have a go. So remember, styling it isn't about just drying it. You might think it's dry and then, oh, we're finished, I'll go on to the next section. But you still need to be brushing it to get the softness, to get the silkiness, to get the body as well. So you can see the way this has come away from my neck because I've been lifting it out and bringing it down. Now, as far as styling it into very specific styles, I mean, if you want it, say, really going under, then you would just put the brush around it like that. What you could do is buy a couple of brushes, and whilst one's in, you can then do the other one. So you would just do that. So you can see it's starting to go round much more. So if you really wanted it round, you would then round to your face, you would just do it like that and hold the brush in like that. Maybe the other way would be a bit easier. Then you could just get your other brush and then start on this section. Now if you like your hair poker straight, then bring the brush out and just don't turn it under. Just literally keep the hairbrush straight. I mean, I know you can do that with straighteners, but if you just rely on straighteners all the time, even then you won't get the smoothness and you're really damaging your hair. So try to do some of it with the hairdryer. So there you have it going straight. And if you're like me, you're somewhere in between. Right, so now the back bit. So I've got 2 more sections here. So the back bit, I tried to make that quite a small section, a thin section, so that I don't have to spend long on it. And and I don't have to worry about it going wrong because it's only a small section. So, and also if you bring it round to the side, you can easily see it. So I'm going to bring the hairdryer around to the back of it, to the roots, to get the body then at the roots. Okay, and then the last section. Remember, lift it up and lift it out. Hairdryer facing down. You can go under the roots first to give it that lift. And then the next tip I'm going to give you, I mean, my hair is behaving quite well now, but particularly in the summertime, it's really frizzy, really woolly. And so what I do is after washing my hair, I always rinse it in cold water. And then when I'm blow drying it, it doesn't really need it now, but there are times when it most definitely needs it. And if you put the hairdryer onto cold air, then that really helps eliminate the frizz. So you can do all your hair and then at the end go over it all quickly with the cold air. But again, lots and lots of brushing, or you can do it section by section. So once you've dried it, then do that section again, just once or twice. If I just put the cold air on now. So for me in the summertime, having the cold air is just an absolute godsend. Another good tip whilst you're drying your hair, because you're taking the time to do it properly, it might actually start drying in areas, and this is another mistake people make. So this section might have already started drying and going a bit frizzy, and then they just continue with the hairdryer. Invest in one of these. I mean, they cost about £1, and just have it at the ready. Keep it with your hairdryer filled with water, and just spray that section that has started to dry. Don't try and dry it with this if that section has started to dry already, because you won't get the smoothness that you need. So all you need to do is invest in one of those. Okay, so now I'm going to get the next section. So we'll just take that out, and what you want to do is just take the first part of it, so that's about enough, and then wind that back round again. Divide the sections again. Just hold on to that. Pop that one back up. So here we've got the back section. That seems to cause a lot of problems. So just make the section small so that it's easier to work with. Don't forget the ends. And then that last piece. Any stray ones, just get them out of the way. Remember, it's not just about drying your hair, it's about styling it, so you're constantly brushing it. It's not done just because it's dry. don't just hold the hairdryer on it. I take another section there. I've taken the dry bit. Don't worry. So bear in mind that my hair, this section dried minutes ago, but I'm still doing it. That's the point. Just because it's dry doesn't mean that you stop styling it. So, next section, where is it? Okay, so let me do the sides. Straight on there. So here's the side bit, get that out of the way. And just same technique, lift it up and lift it out. Other side. Okay. So as you see, my sections aren't all exactly the same by any means, but just so long as each section is manageable. If the section is too big, even if it looks all right at the time after you've dried it, chances are it will go frizzy later. I mean, 10 minutes later. So there we have it. It is just practice, just taking sections, taking your time. If you've got it all sectioned off, I do think that that's one of the best tips. Remember, bring the brush out, bring the hairdryer down, and you won't have any problems. And it's just practice. So just because I might be quite deft at doing it now, it's just because I've been doing it for ages. So anything you practice, you get better at. I haven't put any product in my hair today. I just wanted to show you the hair really, but I do always use a hair mask. I have got a video out about the hair mask, and today I've used the keratin hair mask. I do think it's extremely good. So, but I haven't put any volumizers or anything else in my hair. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you've got any questions about blow drying or anything to do with the hair or anything about my other videos, do just put it in the comments box and I will definitely get back to you. So until the next time, I'm Nuala Black. This is Foxy at 50. Stay safe, happy, healthy and well. Bye bye.